Hey everybody, it's your boy Lord Radicate, and today is the birthday extravaganza. It is my 23rd birthday, and I'm really excited to go over some of this cool stuff we found. Before we get too deep into this video, I wanted to explain that this will be two parts because there's a lot of stuff to cover. So the first part will be the stores I hit and make some footage of what was in the stores and what we actually found and picked up. And what's the second video is going to be the opening, and that was because it's a lot to unbox in one short period of time. But I'm going to try to unbox it, edit it, and get it rolling as fast as I possibly can. The Pokemon Presents was today, and they announced the new Raikou and the new Cobalion, and you had the Applin evolution, which I think it's like, wow, what's its name? Maybe it's like Fiplin or something. I don't remember its name, but that's a really cool looking Pokemon. And then of course the Duraludon has a new evolution, which looks really good. But yeah, Applin evolution and a Duraludon evolution. They look great. Yeah, so without further ado, we're gonna just jump into the store part, the hunting part of what we found, and then we will jump into the unboxing part later on tonight. Alright, so in this clip here, we're going to a thrift store that's pretty close to my house. So we found the Xbox One game, it's UFC by EA, which I passed on, and let's see, put that back, and then we grabbed the next game, which has a Monster energy drink logo on it, and that was Jaws Unleashed, which I was debating grabbing, but I was like, you know what, I would rather just have one with the right case, so I'm waiting on that as well. And there's one other thing that I found in this store over here, and it was a book. Yes, a how to draw Pokemon book, and it's kind of cool, I guess. It's #1 bestseller, I believe, on Amazon. 50 cents for paperback books, but I decided, you know what, don't really care. In this clip here, we are actually going to a Target that I live really close to, and sadly, it had nothing this time. Like, literally, the shelves were pretty much empty. I didn't even bother recording it because it was pretty sad. Moving on to the next clip. This was a store called Oblivion Games, there we go, and it was pretty mediocre, only because, I mean, they had everything you could dream of at this store, but everything was so insanely overpriced that it just wasn't worth going, or buying anything, really. It was pretty far away, too. I heard high acclaim from it from other, like, friends, but wow, like, we're talking, like, humongous price jumps here. Like, we're talking like probably like what, like 20% on top of TCG player value, so it was pretty brutal. There's no point of buying anything. I think the only reason they probably are staying open is because they have the tournaments and stuff there, so they probably charge admission fees to do that. But yeah, definitely not worth going. This store here was amazing, I will say. They have so many great cards, and I've been there before. It's called Sunshine Games, and they had a card I really wanted to purchase, but sadly I forgot there was a convention this week, so I actually had to wait to see if it was going to be back on Monday, and it turns out I was very lucky that the card did not sell, thank God, so I was able to purchase it for a really good price. I don't know how I didn't sell at the convention. It must have not been a really big deal, or it must have been kind of a blowout, because it should have sold. Very lucky to get it, but you will see that near the end of the video. This was at a local flea market. It was pick 2 figures for $1, so I picked up this Tomy Murkrow figure, and I also picked up a Spider-Man figure. It was a symbiote suit. It looked really cool, so I thought I would share that with you guys. This is where we start getting into the really cool Pokemon stuff. Now, I brought this Trainer Elite box with me with some sleeves and top loaders just so I could, you know, make sure everything's safe, and I'm struggling here at this part, but here we go. We have a Jumpluff Holo. I paid $5 for it, and it's a beautiful card in really good condition. And then we have another card on the bottom that I am taking my sweet time grabbing. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, I had another card. I didn't even realize it was free because there was supposed to be $1 as its condition, but I got it for free as a Mewtwo EX, I believe for a Breakthrough or Breakpoint, one of those sets. And then we're jumping over to another card we bought. It was $35. I managed to get them down to $35. It is a really nice condition, first edition holographic Erica's Vileplume, very solid. Love the card, and I'm very happy to have it in the collection. Yeah, honestly, great thrift store, not thrift store, flea market finds, and let's continue on. Here is when we got away from the flea market and decided to stop at Dollar General. Picked up some packs they had there. They had 2 Vivid Voltage and 2 Darkness Ablaze, so I grabbed those. And I had a Bussin' Snack, my favorite, the mild beef Slim Jims with cheddar cheese. So Walmart was actually, it was good. Like, it was stocked with a lot of stuff. We had like some Lost Origin packs, some Silver Tempest packs. You had all your Paldea, Scarlet and Violet, that kind of thing. Annihilate boxes, Miraidon, Koraidon tins, you know, battle decks, some older tins, some Crown Zenith, Shining Fates, stuff like that. But that's about it. This was the toy section of the same Walmart, and it was pretty mid, nothing that crazy. I had a couple of Lucario boxes, you know, some packs, some of those lame kind of like 20 card packs. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and let's move on to the Funko section. This is the Funko Pop section at that Walmart, and I'm looking for the Thundercod Funko Pop from Dungeons & Dragons, and they had this really cool Jurassic Park pin, which I do not have, but I decided to pass on that again just for now. They didn't have what I was looking for, but I thought I would share with you guys some of the cool pops they did have, so of course I really like that pin. But they additionally have like some 10-inch pops. You had like the What If series with Captain America, and you got the, let's see what else we got over here. My Hero Academia, Black Adam. Yeah, I think we have some E.T. pops coming up as well, which were really cool. My Mama Rat showed me those. Yep, there's the E.T. in disguise and all that stuff. We have Aquaman with a comic book in the background. Kind of cool. Now this Walmart was a little bit strange here because they had the Gujitsus that I actually wanted, the Jurassic World, but this is at a point where I haven't found a lot of Pokemon cards, and I really wanted to focus solely on Pokemon cards, so I ended up passing on the Gujitsus for now. And at this location they tend to stick around for a really long time, so I wasn't really too worried about them going anywhere. And as you can see in the card section, we have some goodies here. We have some Pokeball tins, some Cleaver boxes, we got some Lucario boxes, some Rotom, Giratina tins, you got some Squirtle plushies, the sleeping ones, they're pretty cute. Did not get any of those. Again, not really what we're looking for this video. And we had some like Palkia boxes, we had a Battle Academy, which is the GX one, surprisingly, not the V one that came out more recently, so I don't know why that was there, but kind of cool. So yeah, that had the Charizard, Mewtwo, and Pikachu GXs. Don't know if that was actually worth picking up or not, but I did pass on it because they had a ton of them there for some reason. And additionally, over here, let's see, I think I'm going on to that point. Yes, the Astral Radiance Elite Trainer boxes. For some reason, they had so many of them, which I've never seen that many of the same kind of Elite Trainer box in the same spot. The maximum I've seen at the same time is like 5. That's like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 11, 12? It's way too many, kind of crazy. And honestly, Astral Radiance is not my favorite set, so let's move on. Alright, and we are finally back to Sunshine Games. I gave them a call, and they had the card back, and they had an awesome selection of cards and sealed products and plushies. The store is amazing, and if you are ever near Sunshine Games, I would definitely recommend checking them out. Great store. They actually sold their Evolving Skies booster box they had in stock. And look at that, they had to get the Alt Art Lugia, Blaziken, Gengar. There's a lot of good stuff. Now this is what I ended up grabbing. We have like the Nidoking, Slowbro. I know I'm going through this pretty quick, but you can just see what I grabbed right there. I guess I don't have to read everything off. But I will read off the top 2 up here. Dark Blastoise, and of course we got the base set Holo Charizard, which is the card I was talking about earlier. Very happy to have that. And at this point in the video, I'm showing off what else we grabbed at the store. Mama Rat got me some sick stuffs here. We got the Obsidian Flames booster box.
And of course, we're trying to go for those Zards. And then additionally, there are 10 more booster packs of Obsidian Flames right there. So that is going to be dope. And of course, I forgot to mention, I also picked up a Lightning Blister set from Walgreens, and I picked up 6 base set packs of Sword and Shield. This is my favorite thrift store. I visit all the time, and we picked up Tomb Raider on the PlayStation 1 The Greatest Hits for $4, which is insane. And then we got Tomb Raider 3, and these are all complete in box, by the way, $4. And then we picked up, oh my gosh, Resident Evil 1 PS1, $4. And then we picked up Resident Evil Nemesis 3, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, I should say, for $4. And we picked up, let's see, Cloverfield, which I liked because I love Cloverfield, and the box had Blockbuster on it. And we got Street Fighter, I think it's like Collector's Edition, which is really nice.
We got the goods, guys! We got the goods!